Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of CSGO. But this time I won't be actually playing live because I pre-recorded and played a couple of matches, and I'll actually be reviewing them one by one. So first match I've got is actually a straight up loss, quite a real bad one to be honest. On Mirage, I think I lost like 100 elo from this, approximately somewhere around there. Anyway, this was kind of a sloppy game. I won't lie. We had a rough start in the first 3 or 4 rounds. I didn't record the first round because I forgot to press the button. I was streaming, and my brain automatically turned off that need for the pic for the damn recording then. But yeah, this game was particularly rough. If I remember right, and I'm actually watching the footage back, I don't need to remember. We had actually the first few rounds were okay. We had managed to clinch a few wins, but I think round 3 or 4 is when everything started to go really badly. Round three, we had just lost the round before, or I think we had just won the round before, but everything starts going badly. The team wasn't really coordinating well after that. We get wiped round 5 or 6. I need to check again because I have it sped up too fast. Yeah, round four, I get the last kill and it was kind of okay on this round. On the fifth round, we had a good push, somewhat of a decent move, but nothing great, nothing that I would put out there as exceptional. And I was opting trying to SSG for first 3 or 4 rounds, and I really didn't even touch anyone. No one even went into mid where I could see, and overall, I felt like my strategy was kind of weak here this game. Like, my game was off, and I didn't really do much of value to my entire team. Now, this one fast forwards. Yeah, fast forward a little bit here. Skips a few rounds. Goes to round 11 right here. My teammates had just tried to rush mid. I went in behind. Rush mid. I went into rush mid with them. Yeah, exactly. And we had one guy pushing B alone. Managed to knock 2 guys out, but he was alone, so as soon as he went to get the bomb, I'm pretty sure they domed him. Yep, there it goes. So it was an all bad round. We switched to CT around here, and I think here's when we really shit the bed. If I had to be 120% honest, we did not get this shit done properly, and we pretty much, I don't know. It feels like in League when you start feeding. I had a good round here. I had managed to kill a guy, and then I got shot in the head by my teammate, and we had lost the previous round to the bomb. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh no, the guy died. It was it was a painful round, especially after you get shot in the head from your teammate from behind. You really don't expect it. That really set me off because I don't know, I think I was at 60 health when she shot me, and then I just took 1 or 2 shots from the obviously Glock T coming at me, and I got domed. I tried to go with a Mag 7 strategy for the last 3 or 4 rounds in this part. It didn't really work out for me because every time I went, I'd get maybe one pick, and then I just get swarmed by three other Ts. And trying to speak to these guys in game was a bit difficult because I don't know if they just didn't hear me or they just didn't communicate. But I got roasted every time I tried to speak because no one would actually listen to the calls. So maybe it was just a low elo thing. Maybe it's just because I suck and I'm stuck in a low elo. It's my fault automatically. And you know what? I'll accept that fate. I'll accept that fate if it has to be like that. Though props to Purple here. He had a really good game. He tried fucking hard. I think he had like 20 kills at the end, 24, and the rest of us were averaging around 8 or 9. So if you've got a guy who's literally pushing your entire team, you know. Oh, yeah, I got a hit in with the SSG. I'm just seeing it now because I didn't remember this. Then I get domed. Yeah, they were really loving rushing up apps in this game. They barely went B. I think they went B 3 times. The rest of the time they just went straight ups. And yeah, this guy, holy shit. If you see this captain, brother, fix your fucking flashbang game, because Jesus Christ, bro, that was terrible. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but make sure I think you're just having problems with his keyboard or something, because he was holding it right, but whenever he would go close, he'd just back up a tiny bit and just throw it down. And I'm about to do that in the last game, I think, so I'm not gonna talk too much shit. Because that's not gonna look well on me at least. All right, so looking back here, yeah, it was just a whole around mess. We didn't really get much done. We didn't really get anything solved. So, I'd like to say we did somewhat well, but this was mid as fuck, and that's kind of my verdict here. So, looking at the next game, which is Dust 2, I'm 99% sure. Yeah, it is. So, looking back at it now, it wasn't so bad of a game actually. Oh yeah, this is the game I had just randomly solo queued, and I got a full team of I think pre-made Russians. They were real nice. They were real nice. The one literal good experience that I've had with a full team of Russians, but they were real nice guys. I mean, and they invited me to play the game after. I recorded that one, but we lost, so I'm not gonna put it off here. um, the we lost because they had to go with a few rounds, and that kind of fucked up the team dynamic. But hey, it was good playing with them, so I can't complain. It's different when you're like when you get into a pre-made, I guess. There's a different rule. Those guys knew each other, so I kind of let it slide because I'm the odd one out in that situation. I felt like I was the only one who wasn't speaking Russian, to be fair. Yeah, but anyway, I just went on a whole tirade there. Anyway, yeah, this game was this game was stressful because on one hand, we had I think we was a green and purple. I want to say orange were pretty good. They had gotten their stuff done a couple of rounds properly. The other two were bottom of the barrel though. I can see that they're collectively rising each other up through the ranks because the first two can definitely make it up a lot better. They had good aim, they had good tactics. They gave a lot of calls. So, oh God, if there's one thing that I love in this game is getting calls from people and constantly, bang, 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 calls on calls. So as you can see, I'm on the third round at the moment. So got a nice little cheeky kill at the end. Got a Mac 10 rush is always a good strategy. I say it again and I say it a million times. If you're broke in CSGO, in CS2, don't have any money, just enough for armor and a Mac 10, go for it most of the time. If you go fast enough, if you push in 4 or 5 people, you will do it. Like this round, the third round that I'm looking at right now, this was a pretty good round from them. They straight up held that shit down. But all right, skipping through, this goes straight to the middle. Now we're at 7-6. I think this is right, the second or third round after we switched to CT. I got a few good picks here. Mostly just M4, yeah, double kill there. Mostly just M4 waiting around and getting a few spare kills from people going around lurking. I feel like nowadays people lurk a lot more often. It used to be that I feel like 2016, 2017 people would just no brain rush sometimes, and that mentality is very much changed. So maybe it's me, maybe I'm the old man in the situation, but yeah, I think the mentality changed a lot. So it's very different. So 9-6, yeah, we're winning here. We're doing pretty well. These guys are fucking housing up, doing work and housing up. I was gonna say, sorry, I just finished my exam and I had to write a lot about housing authorities and random stuff. So if you hear me say some, I think it's Freudian slips, it's just because my brain is on exam mode still and I haven't calmed down. I haven't come down from that. Yeah, these guys had a good. They had a good. They had a good reaction. They had a good time, and I felt like if I ever get into another pre-made with these guys, that'd be a fun as fuck time again. Now, looking at the continuation of this round, we won this game. To give you a quick spoiler, not because of me, by God, no, not because of me, because I barely did anything this game. But it was interesting to see how to work with a pre-made team because I stayed a lot more quiet in this game, pretty much just offering calls when I would be hopping between players and just calling out what I see. I see a T running mid when the other guy didn't call it out quickly, switch to the other guy and make sure everyone's kind of got an idea of what's going on. Communication is so important in CS2 that I feel like if you ignore that small tacit of information that gets passed to you, you can really change a game up just by understanding how people move around the game and how the mentality is around at least player lurking, going around, maybe rotating, taking bomb. I feel like the scene has affected even scrubs like myself to think a bit more critically and not just go hadoink doink, rush B, and then I get domed in mid. Mid is always a no man's land. My God, gonna get domed in mid, whether you like it or not. Now look, oh damn, I just paused it. Now looking through, The rest of this round was pretty easy. I'm not gonna go over it much. There wasn't much to learn over here. I had a good team. I got lucky. I managed to find myself in a situation where it was easier to do pretty much the same thing over and over again, which is go to B, constantly run around, and just stay on site and try and get a few picks here or there, depending on what the other team was pushing. And the other team was one of those teams that would like to, I'd say they slow pushes a lot. They wouldn't, oh, damn, just some random fucking audio there. Sorry. They wouldn't, how would you say? The enemy team would actively push you, but not in a bad way. So they'd send one guy to lurk around, maybe catch your attention B, you call him out. You know, that's why I feel like it's very important to say one guy B or one flash B, just an idea of what's happening. You don't need to be 120% correct. You don't need to be 150% accurate. You just need to have a basic understanding of what's going on and where the potential enemy location is. You don't need to know where they are. But bonus points if you know where they are. Obviously, I'm not telling you to not know where you are. Yeah, so here I'm just reviewing. I don't know why the fuck I was doing this. I think I was streaming. So there may have been a hint of what I was thinking at that precise moment. But now, going into the next game. Yeah, this is a game I played today. This was also, I feel like it was a fun game. It was stressful in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, because I had a feeling, oh yeah, it's because I saw some guy use an SSG and he was absolutely god awful. God awful. I don't know if you guys will pick up which round it is, but it was absolutely terrifying. Oh yeah, second round I managed to get a two-piece, drop the guy a low HP, and yes, this is the SSG play I'm talking about. Jesus Christ, I had to click away and get away from it because that was painful. I've had a fair few good times with the SSG, and I've had a fair few bad times. You know, it hits differently sometimes. Sometimes you just bang, 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 hitting 360s, no scopes with that shit, and sometimes you're just absolutely a blind man shooting a fish tank and you still miss, a fish barrel and you still miss. You know, it's just absolutely horrendous, horrendous, and it's just the way it goes sometimes. It's not like I'm gonna sit here and pretend that I've had a 120% success rate, but I do try, and that's half the battle right there. You know, you don't even know it. Don't even know it. Now, get back to commentating. Sorry, I get too fucking interested in talking random shit. But now, yeah, this game was pretty easy as well. Cause what's happening to me is when in games that I need show up and I do good, my team relatively bombs, and when I make up and when I how do you say it? When I'm the contributing factor, my team bombs. But when I'm not the contributing factor, I'm just an average player. I'm not doing great. I'm not doing bad either. Maybe you go for a 12 kill average, 13 out of 15 rounds isn't bad, or 20 rounds isn't bad, depending on the criteria and the ADA you have, whatever. It wouldn't be a bad ratio, but you'd expect to do a little bit better, and that's how I end up. I do badly with when I do as a team. My team does badly on solo queue, obviously, when I play and I manage to get like 25 kills and I'm racking up. I'm going in three-piece combos every other fucking round, but somehow I get the dude with 8 brain cells and a fucking tube up his nose to breathe, and probably he's got a claw hand and he can't touch the mouse button. But that might be a bit offensive to anyone who has those particular inflictions, but I'm sorry, man. If you do that and play CS:GO better than half the people I've seen, I believe you. I wouldn't. I'd hope you play better than them at least, because that is even having no hands. I think I could play better than some of these guys. Maybe I'd need specific things to play with, but I could do it with enough given effort. It's not the best thing to say. But I've seen worse. God, I've seen worse. Um, yeah, this was another pretty much easy win. I think we gave them 2 rounds in the halftime. I should remember this because this was today. This was like an hour ago, so I shouldn't be dementia ridden already. Yeah, nice little pick there. My aiming, I feel like at the moment has been on point for the last 3 or 4 games. I watched over, I think, episode 6, the most recent one, and I looked it over. I was like, okay, I had a good game. I did most of the things right. I need to stop crouching most of the time though, if I get into that position. And I've been playing a lot more deathmatch to get my aim 100% or 100% as close as it can be. But at the moment, I think I'm kills wise and aim wise, I'm doing pretty good. I'd like to get my USP game back to a point where it was, because I used to be able to just ping, 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 ping first round, please get 2 or 3 headshots before they knock you down, because that does a lot of damage. And if you can give a really good value for your life every round, you take 2 or 3 guys out for every time you die. That is significantly better than anything else you can do. I mean, obviously, other than winning a round, because like that you're reducing a ton of value from the enemy team. If they had 3 AKs, or in that case, if they had 3 pairs of armor, bang, 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 3 headshots just reduced 650 times 3, then ignore me getting absolutely demolished by the op there. That did not happen. And maybe the value aspect is a bit outdated, or maybe it doesn't make sense, but I feel like it still applies, because you go into the second round and you don't have that armor saved, or you don't even have a gun to buy, it makes a huge difference, especially on the lower rounds. And in a situation like this, maybe you could turn it around. You could turn it from a 9-10, from a 2-10 to a draw at least, or maybe even a win. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I've been in games personally that we're losing like 12, um, I guess it would be 12-6 or something like that. And we've gone 6 rounds up and we've managed to clutch it. The enemy team would just be fucking bombing it at that point, because they'd be reassured they have the win and they stop playing. Um, yeah, and damn, whoever rushes lower tunnels is really smart in the middle of the game. Don't do it every round. Because every round, essentially, third, fourth round, someone's gonna be waiting for you. It's gonna dome you, and you're done. You're done. You're just gonna be dead. That was actually painful as well to see this last round. That guy could have had that shit easy. But yeah, that guy, what he did there, he waited until pretty much the 12th or 13th round to just come and charge us straight up. And I was not expecting it. I was carrying the bomb. I was thinking of, okay, I'm gonna push in, do this, do that. Bang, that guy came in, absolutely demolished me. He took on, I think, 3 guys total, if I'm not wrong, or 2 guys. But it's a little bit too late. They didn't really get much in here at the end of this round, and it was a good effort for those guys. In the beginning of the game, they had a guy who was like 6.5k elo or 6.4k elo, so I was a bit worried that, oh no, this guy's just gonna come and absolutely wreck my shit. Because you see a big number, you see 1,000 more than you, you're like, this must mean he's an absolute god somehow. But the guy was good. But he got outplayed by a team of 5, because that's the game. That's a team of 5. It's not a team of 1. Makes a big difference. And I feel like this was I had an enjoyable game. I enjoyed it. The last one, especially because I won and I had a good score. I did die in the last round though. That's whack as fuck. And yeah, if one thing you guys should take away is communication. Always send your teammates info, let them know what's happening, and always have a good game and try and enjoy it. Peace, and I'll catch you guys in the time.